This is going to blow your mind. Do you believe in reincarnation? Well, check this out. So, this is one of the most well-documented reincarnation cases ever, and it was taken seriously enough that Mahatma Gandhi ordered an official investigation into it. In 1926 in Delhi, a girl named Shanti Devi was born. By the age of 4, she began insisting that her real home was not in Delhi but in Mathura. This was about 145 kilometers away. She said she had been a woman named Shanti Devi, married to a man called Kedar Nath Chaubey, and that she had died roughly about 10 days after giving birth to a son. As you would, at first, her parents dismissed this as just a child's imagination, but the details just didn't stop. They kept coming. She described her husband's appearance, his job as a merchant, and even the location of the shop that he owned, which was near a temple. So this escalated. At the age of 6, she ran away from home, and her teachers took note. And one of her teachers actually did manage to find that in Mathura, there was a man called Kedar Nath who did exist, and indeed had a wife called Shanti Devi who had died shortly after childbirth. So Kedar Nath travelled to Delhi but disguised himself as his own brother to test her, and she instantly recognised him. She then went on to describe private details about the marriage that convinced him somehow she knew things she shouldn't. This case quickly gained national attention. Gandhi formed a committee of prominent investigators, and in 1935 they took Shanti to Mathura. What happened there made the case even more difficult to dismiss. So she was taken on a train and she was asked, "Take us to the house where you were married with your husband," and without any hesitation whatsoever, she managed to find that address with no map and no directions, and along the way she was pointing out landmarks which fascinated everybody, and it proved that there was something going on. So there were also claims that she knew about hidden money. So there was reports that she'd put X amount of money into a jar underneath a loose floorboard, which her husband actually admitted he had found the money and taken the money out of the jar. So in 1936, the committee published its findings and concluded that her statements closely matched verified facts about Shanti Devi. They even tried to catch her out by creating scenarios that weren't real, that she 100% successfully proved to them that all of her answers were indeed genuine and completely correct. So not everyone agreed. Some investigators later argued that there was not enough evidence to prove reincarnation, and suggested the possibility of information being passed to her indirectly. Even so, the case has remained one of the most studied examples in reincarnation research. Shanti Devi never married, she never wanted to be famous, so she wasn't trying to milk the limelight, and she stuck by her stories decades later until the day she died. There's more details about this story, so let me know if you're interested and I'll dig in a little bit deeper. But this is absolutely fascinating. She was even able to describe the house's layout, room by room, which hadn't been changed in all of these years. Yes, it had been redecorated, but not changed. And she just went into such detail that even her then husband believed her and actually accepted that she was formerly his wife. Let me know in the comments if you believe in reincarnation and if you believe that this story is true.